Hello, this is Brooke Chappelle, and for what I decided to do for my discussion post topic was the Panic of 1837. These are the sources that I used for this topic, and this is my picture for the topic. This is what life looked like during the Panic of 1837. So the events that led up to 1837 started in 1832 when President Andrew Jackson was reelected the President of the United States. So in the 1830s, America relied heavily on British trade. The British banks financed the banks of the United States, especially the National Bank of the United States. However, in 1832, President Jackson vetoed the bill to rechart the bank, the National Bank, therefore giving the smaller states, the smaller banks of the states more power. And as a result of this, they were able to print more money, up to about 57%. And the intention of this by President Jackson was to make loans more accessible to all classes and sections of the country. While this worked, as a result, people, working class men and the lower class, their banks were able to produce more paper money, and they were able to get a hold of more paper currency. However, in 1836, the British banks stopped trading with America, and the British banks stopped financing the American banks. And that same year, President Jackson passed the Specie Circular, which resulted in people can only pay things with that coin money. So people rushed to their banks to try and put their money back in, but as a result of this, many banks were forced to close their doors, and many of them collapsed entirely because there were too many people trying to return their money, and therefore people were left with worthless paper currency. This didn't last very long. The Specie curricular, because it was very inefficient. And in the spring of 1837, the Panic of 1837 began in the South because they're ready with their poor agriculture. They weren't able to produce the right amount of cotton that they need. Therefore, the northern markets, the cotton markets, were hit very hard, and there was a lot of shortage of employees. The unemployment rate went up, and factory owners, a lot of them had to close their doors. Others invested their money into machines and stuff. The panic eventually ended somewhere in the 1840s. The unemployment rate went down significantly because the factories demanded more workers to operate faster-paced machines. The United States began to prosper again because people were able to find work that they could actually do. In my opinion, the Panic of 1837 was like a mini depression, kind of. But that is for my discussion post. I hope you enjoyed it.